And it's a question of understanding it without getting excited, without becoming nervous, and without running someplace else and doing something that will retard your spiritual growth. Now, as the heart is this way, this is innate. 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 So we have to go beyond innate. And that's the spirit. Here, when we're this way, we have no spirit. We have innate. Now remember, innate is inborn. It's born within us. In other words, when we become conceived, innate comes too. But remember, the spirit is never born. It's eternal. So unless we start changing, we will not understand. Now remember, when a few make this change, the rest and back will automatically change. If they pass on and they come back reincarnated, they can become this way. So, let's play some games here. To get back to the middle. And to get back to the middle, you become what, Brian? You. What do you become? You always said to me I should.
A midget.
Midget. Look at it. What does midget mean? Come back to the middle. Small. And the smaller we get, the stronger we get. Our mentality will start to function. We'll be able to do things mentally. Today, some people have some power to do things mentally. But ask them, how do you do it? Well, you got to concentrate. But what takes place? They don't know. They don't know. So you see, there is always that throwback in us, willing to get back from where we came. And this is from where we came. And probably the last, or the one before the last verse in the Bible, Jesus says, come back. Come back. Right here. Now what did we as chiropractors gain every time we took care of people? Not only did we assist these people to make adjustments so that they could feel better, not completely, but feel better, so did the chiropractor. I may speak about myself. When I first became a chiropractor, and they would tell me that innate was so perfect, my question was, if it is so perfect, why do people die of disease? Why? Why? It's not perfect. It's here to assist us to get through this evil system. Now, why do we have this evil system? The expression tells us all. From the evil comes the good. Comes the good. Of course, that's another big story for some other time. From the evil comes the good. Without the evil, there could be no good. But we must recognize the evil so we don't hurt ourselves and we don't hurt other people. And this is why our faculty of reasoning was left with us. For there is no other creature outside of a human who can reason. Others do it by reflex action. We can reason. We can think of yesterday. We can think, oh, if I have this, that, and the other thing, I could be living so beautifully. This does not apply to other creatures, only to the human, because the humans have come from man, male and female. And man came from God. That's the way it works. So here, when we think this way, we don't think of we coming from the apes, but the apes come from us. Because for those who do not want to go along with this thought, they will retrogress, go that way, that way, that way, and become the primates. The choice is ours. But first, we must understand our duties. We must understand our duties not only to the self, but the people around us. Because if we wish to have recognition, we must have recognition inside of us, not outside of us. And so, in any endeavor out here, it is a good idea to know the history of the organization you are connected with, and primarily your own history. Because history is just a way of saying his story, the story of man, which is either male or female. And this is what I like to let my council people know, that not knowing the history of the council is the same as not knowing the history of chiropractic, that it came from D.D. Palmer. Yeah. Same thing.